client, Shelby. She lives over here at our same apartment complex, and I wanted to interview her because she has a really inspiring story. I know I've done a couple of these interviews before, and they always turn out really great, inspired a lot of people, and they kind of just let you get to know me and my program, and also my clients. So we're going to interview her really quick, and I appreciate you guys for watching. So the first thing that I wanted to ask you was just about your fitness before you started the program. So what was your fitness like that before?
So my fitness was non-existent.
Like nothing.
Like nothing. I never actually used the weight machines at the gym before the program. If I went to the gym, it would be like sporadically, and it would be the elliptical. I never did anything else. So it was pretty much just not there at the beginning of the program.
Yeah. It's totally overwhelming going in if you don't know how to use anything.
Yes.
Especially with other people there too. It's probably a little bit intimidating.
I was so intimidated by everyone. Like, I would walk past our gym here at the apartment complex, and I would see the people in there like looking all buff and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, they are terrifying people.
You're like, you see Maria in there and you're like, wow, she's huge.
I'm like, oh my god, I can never like work out like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was intimidating, and I actually made my boyfriend go to the gym with me the first 2 weeks of the program because I like was so not confident.
Right.
I needed him there to like show me, you can do this.
And in fact, I went to the gym too, and I saw her and her boyfriend there, and I think you were like dripping sweat doing planks.
Yes. And I was yelling at him.
It was the first time I saw her, like met her in person. She was like, hi, you're doing great, sweetie.
You're killing me.
I love that. And how did you find me, by the way? Like,
So I originally found you because you posted, we have like a community, kind of like Facebook, I guess, group. And you posted in there about your program, and so I started following you on Instagram, and then I followed you on Instagram for a couple months, and then I saw one of your posts that was like, now accepting clients, and I was like, no, I probably need to do that. So then I reached out through Instagram.
I can't believe that actually works.
I know.
I was like, oh, shot in the dark, let's see who needs help.
Found me. No, because I never would have found you, I feel like, on Instagram without
you. We would have found each other.
Probably.
Yeah, we were meant to be, so the universe would have made that happen, however. Were you resistant at all or nervous about joining?
Honestly, no, because I feel like I had followed you already on Instagram for a little while, and like you're very real, and like even though so I felt like comfortable kind of reaching out to you. I didn't feel like like I shouldn't do this. Like I felt like, you know what, she's the real deal. She will help change me.
Oh my god. And why did you decide to start with me? Like, why not anyone else?
So the same thing, like I followed you, I really liked your personality, you know, you post things for people for free, which is like something that a lot of people don't do, and you can see that you just genuinely want to help people. So when we did like our discovery call, I just felt like it was a good vibe.
Like, this girl's super weird, I dig it.
I was like, she's just like me.
She's talking about poop, I don't understand.
Yeah, typical conversations, right? The first time you talk to someone. But yeah, I just felt like it was a good match, and I definitely like, because even though I was super unconfident at the time, I like didn't feel uncomfortable with you.
Yeah.
So that's a big part of it.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. And what are the types of, so what did you learn while you were in the program? Because you did the 12-week program with me, and now you're in my second level program, which is called SOAR. So what were the things that you learned in the first program?
A lot. Number one, how to use weight equipment in the gym, because I did not know how to do that.
Those videos and Trainer Rise help a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned about macros, did not know what a macro was when I started the program. Didn't know anything about what I should be eating, meal prepping, anything like that. So learned a lot about nutrition, I would say. That was like the big one. What I should be eating. I had no clue that you needed to eat protein in order to lose weight.
Right.
I've been telling everyone.
Everyone at work, where's your protein on that meal? Is this protein cake?
Exactly. No? I'm like, Mom, you know, you need to eat protein. And she's like, really?
Oh, I love that.
So spreading the knowledge to everyone. I've like learned, I can't even
There's just so much.
Yeah.
Like sleep, water intake,
Yeah, the
Working
water
out.
thing. I always knew that you should drink water, but like now I really know you need to drink water. The working out thing, like that you need to have certain foods before you work out. You need to have certain foods after you work out. I always thought my boyfriend was crazy when he was like doing all this stuff, and now I'm like, oh,
Okay,
sorry.
this makes sense.
Yeah.
What are the type of things that you learned about yourself while you're going through this transformation?
Myself, number one, that I can use weight equipment in the gym.
Yes.
It's not that scary. That the people in the gym aren't intimidating. They're actually all very friendly.
They're so nice, right?
They're like the nicest people. I kind of like looking forward to going to the gym in the morning because now I kind of like, I don't know
what's up,
everyone's
Bob?
name.
What'd you train today?
Yeah.
Legs? Yeah.
But like, I like say hi to everyone. It's kind of like, oh, didn't see you last week. Where were you? So not only Maria holds me accountable, but they hold me accountable. But like I do have it in me to get fit. Like I've kind of like always looked one way my whole life. I've never really like had muscles, but like I can if I want to.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
like, anyone can do this. You don't have to be fit to start this.
Yeah. And you have way more confidence.
So much
now,
more confidence.
especially at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been tucking my shirts in.
Yeah. It's the little things.
The little things in life.
Yeah.
I've been wearing bathing suits, whereas before I would be afraid to.
You just went to Cabo, right?
Just went to Cabo.
Yeah.
Wore my bathing suit around town.
Amazing. I love it. That's
Yeah, so I mean, clothes are fitting better. I already went through my closet and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff because I don't want to fit into it again.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah,
that's
just
awesome.
a lot of self-confidence.
Yeah, I love that. And let's see, what were your specific results over the last 12 weeks, if you want to share those?
So I've lost, well, as of this morning, I've lost 17 pounds.
Nice, nice.
Yes, so big change there. I've lost 4 inches in my waist.
Huge.
I've lost like 2 inches, I think, in my hips, which is a big one for me because my hips are big. So just overall seeing a ton of results, like measurement wise.
Yeah. And you know, we say 17 pounds and that doesn't seem like a lot, but this is very much a muscle building program. So you replace a lot of that scale weight with muscle. And it's especially evident when I look at your pictures on your backside. Like the whole back area completely smoothed out and everything, which is so exciting to see.
When Maria said that back fat was the easiest thing to lose, I was like, sure, right? But then in 12 weeks, it's gone. So
New person.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. And my boyfriend does say that too. He's like, 17 pounds, because I've lost 17 pounds before, like on the elliptical.
Right.
And he's like, but it's different 17 pounds.
It's like times 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
17 pounds on crack.
yeah, exactly.
So what was like your go-to meal?
Ooh,
That kept
I
you on
still
track?
eat this like every single week. It's always part of my meal plan. It's just the Greek yogurt and peaches and flaxseed.
Yes, so good.
It's my third meal of the day every day.
Oh my god, you can do so much with Greek yogurt.
I love
Do you
it.
put stevia on it?
No, I don't.
Really?
I just
You don't
love
even
Greek
sweeten
yogurt.
it? Really?
No, I don't like the
Wow,
sweet.
you're weird.
Yeah.
I'm like 17 packs of stevia in there, with some cocoa powder, some almond butter.
Yeah.
Have you tried that combo yet?
I have. That's
Oh,
good.
it's so good. With some strawberries in there sometimes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's a good one. So, what would you say is your best tip to others when wanting to adhere to a nutritional plan?
So you definitely need to plan for it. Like it can't just be thrown together. That was one thing that I learned like super quick. So on Saturday, I literally like plan what all of my meals are going to be for the week, and I usually just stick to like the same meals for all 7 days because it's easy.
Yeah.
And I like easy.
Yeah. Like I work full time.
Yeah.
I go to the gym. I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like I need easy.
You need easy. So I like plan out all of my meals, and then on Sunday I go grocery shopping with my list of everything that I need. That's another thing that you have to do because you're at the grocery store and you're like, oh, this looks good, this looks good,
But
but
you have to have a plan.
just stick to your list. It's the way to go.
Yes.
And then just meal prep on Sunday. So I prep everything on Sunday so that every day of the week, mornings are hectic. So I wake up, just throw everything in my lunch bag and go. And I mean, there's other stuff to eat at work, but I'm like, I already have this.
Right, yeah.
So,
And I don't want to waste it.
Yeah,
And
I don't
actually
need
it tastes good too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I plan things that I like. So Maria gives us meal plans every single week, and I don't necessarily follow that exact meal plan, but I pick and choose recipes from it that I like.
Yeah.
And that's like worked out perfect. And if I'm craving something, then I make sure to fit it into my macros.
So first thing in the morning, put down what you're craving and then work your other food around it. That's the way to go.
So it's been pretty easy. You just have to plan for it.
Right, yeah. And everyone that I've interviewed has said that. Just like pre-planning your meals. That way, if you are super busy, if you're traveling, if you've got work meetings, it's not stressful to think, okay, what am I going to eat now? Exactly. And then I have to plan time to go out to eat, spend extra money, then time coming back. And then you're like, was this healthy? Where are my macros at now? But if you have everything laid out for you at the end of the day, it's super easy. You just know exactly what you're eating, at what time, what's in there. It's already in your food diary, so it's literally just mindless.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't have to think about it, which I love.
And it's nutritious too. There's no additives or anything that's going to give you a crash or MSG. So then you actually feel good throughout the day.
Yeah,
I love that. Let's see. Best tip for women who are trying to improve their fitness and health.
Trying to improve your fitness. I think that you should probably get a coach because accountability is a huge part of it. Like, you can work out all you want, but honestly, if I miss a workout, I genuinely feel like I'm disappointing Maria, and I don't want her to come yell at me because
she knows where I live.
Here. She knows where I live. She can walk past my apartment and be like, "You didn't check into the gym today.
Are you dying? That's your only excuse."
So like, I think you need a coach there to give you accountability, and not just any coach, because I have friends who have fitness coaches and like they don't care what they eat outside of the gym. They probably give them bad advice on what to eat outside of the gym. They don't care if they're like binge drinking. They only care that they show up at the gym and get their money, you know, and get that workout in. But Maria, she genuinely cares about like what you're eating outside of the gym, what you're doing outside of the gym, how you're pooping. She wants to know all of it. So you need to get a coach there for that accountability, because my boyfriend's gonna hold me accountable and be like, oh, you didn't go to the gym. But like, it's not just Maria, like it's Nina, it's a whole like tribe of people.
It is.
And they can see when you check into the gym. So like sometimes I'm scrolling through and I'm like, I haven't seen you in a while doing your workout. But it's like, it's a very supportive thing. And to me, like, when you're starting that journey, you need that accountability.
Oh, for sure.
And just like the workouts, it's literally easy just like the nutrition, like it's easy. You plan it out. The workouts are already planned for you.
Right.
You don't have to think about what am I going to do at the gym today. I literally like open my app and I scroll through and I'm like, ooh, it's that day.
It's the hit on the Stairmaster day.
The Stairmaster hit.
I'm sick.
Killing me. Killing me one Monday at a time.
But you love it because it helps your fat loss.
I do. After I'm done with it, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I did that.
That's awesome.
But yeah, you need that accountability. So I feel like a coach is like truly the way to go. And believe me, before I started this, I would have been like, no. But now,
well, it's probably overwhelming because there's so many different things you can do, and honestly the information is out there. There's tons of free information, but if you're working and you want fast results and you want permanent results, it's going to take you forever to get there. I kind of think of it as having, you living in New York and wanting to go to Florida, you can just head south and you'll get there eventually. But if you had a map, you could probably get there way faster for way less time and cheaper too. So that's kind of like having a coach. And you had mentioned that, having a fitness trainer and stuff. Like I used to do that. So I used to personal train, and I used to pour my heart and soul into these programs for my clients. But then they would go home and eat cheese, which I'm all for cheese, but like for post-workout, it needs to be a little bit different. And I would get frustrated because they weren't getting the results that I thought they wanted. So I wanted to create something where I was handling the nutrition, the fitness, and the mindset portion, because mindset is huge too. Like there's stuff that goes on in your life that people tend to gravitate towards food or certain behaviors, and that just keeps them on this yo-yo dieting cycle. So if we can address that and even transform your mindset and your life, then that makes your whole life way better than just having abs,
Yeah, exactly. It's truly like, that's part of it for me because I work a lot, like a lot. So just having everything like done for me, I don't have to think about anything.
Right. Yeah.
It's just mindless, and all you have to do is put in the time and the effort.
Yeah, I agree. So, talking about mindset, what mindset shift have you had? over the last 12, 14 weeks?
A huge mindset shift. I'm now more confident. I now don't believe that like working out and the weights in the gym makes you like a huge Hulk person.
Right,
like it
right.
just makes you a normal person.
Yes.
And that you like I can do this. Like it can fit into my normal life.
Yeah.
I've been living like this for almost 4 months now. So it's part of my daily routine, and all you have to do is, you know, get into that routine and get used to it. And I mean, you can take care of stress at the gym.
Yes.
You just have to make time for yourself. It's really kind of life-changing, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. I know if I don't go to the gym, I get antsy.
Yeah.
And like start itching. I'm like, I haven't lifted dumbbells in like a day.
Yeah. I also like feel guilty of myself. Like I'll be sitting at work and I'll be like, why didn't I go to the gym this morning?
Right.
Why didn't I do that? And then I regret it all day long.
And then you go before work too, which I feel like when you can go first thing in the morning, you feel super powerful during the day. Because you're like, I already accomplished all this. I had a new personal best. I feel powerful, strong. And it helps your mindset too to make better decisions throughout the day when it comes to your nutrition, because you definitely don't want to waste your HIIT workout on the Stairmaster.
Exactly.
You're like, I will not cancel this out by eating a cupcake today.
No, not at all.
Not today. And what would you say to someone who feels like they not be able to make the financial investment? Was it worth it to you?
Yes, definitely. I would do it 100 times over again.
Which you are.
Yeah. Yeah, I continued with the SOAR program, so I am. But I feel like it's worth it to me. Like, even if you don't think you have the money, like, you probably spend $5 on Starbucks every day. So just don't go to Starbucks anymore.
Yeah.
Like, there are ways to do it. And honestly, if you do the program, you'll probably save more money on food anyways, because you're not eating out every day. Like I go to the grocery store and I spend like $75, and that's my whole entire week.
I
Like,
know. And you could easily do that going out to eat and drinking with your significant other one time.
So if you don't think you have the money, you probably do. You're probably just spending it the wrong way.
Yeah.
And you're investing in yourself, so you really need to like see it as more of an investment rather than just spending money.
Right, yeah. Like I tell people on the phone, it's not an investment in me, it's an investment in you and your future.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, whenever you take care of your health and you start to feel good, you actually start performing better at work. And I have clients all the time that get promotions after 4 weeks, 6 weeks, or they're like, hey, I am worth a lot more, and they actually go and find better jobs with more pay, or, you know, whatever the case, or they start their own businesses, and it's really, really cool to watch that.
Yeah, it helps you so much with your confidence too. Like, you are more confident to be like, you know what, like, I deserve this.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I love Maria. I am so glad I found her. But I will just stay in her program for life if I can.
What's after SOAR? I don't know yet.
We need something after SOAR.
I love that. Anything else you want to say to anyone in your position who's like wanting to change? Like, what would you say their first step was?
All you need to do is start following her on Instagram, because
it's not scripted. She just got these questions not too long ago.
I didn't even like prepare. Because once you like see Maria's personality and how genuine she is, you'll see also the girls in the program, because she posts our pictures sometimes, and you'll see all of the transformations. And I like, if you look at my back before and after, you'll be like, okay, sign me up.
I'm down.
Because the things that I thought like were impossible for my body to look like have already changed in 12 weeks. So the next 6 months, you might not recognize me. I don't know.
We're about to start some carb cycling. I think that's our next step. I'm excited for carbs. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but you're in good hands, definitely.
Well, thank you so much for doing this with me.
Of course.
Nice of you. If you guys have any questions about my program, feel free to reach out to me. My Instagram is @Maria_G_fit. You can also send me an email with the same handle at yahoo.com. And then if you would like Shelby's information, she also has an Instagram, and I can link that somewhere down below on this video. So thank you so much for watching.
Thanks.